gentlemen, welcome to another episode of A Work in Progress with myself, Glennora, your Queen of Hearts. It's a new year, so happy new year from myself and everybody here in studio. Currently joining me for our first episode for the new year is Glennora. She is a director and writer and, of course, a female powerhouse. Please help me welcome Glennora.
Thank you.
Hi, Mama. How are you doing?
I think anywhere I go, you must do an introduction.
Yes,
to me.
please.
We like that energy.
You know, anytime you go on any stage, anyway, tell them, you know what? I actually have somebody that does my intros.
Yes,
so
I'm not coming in when I stop there. I'm very well. 2026. I guess we are hitting the ground running.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are up and busy so early in the year.
Already. We have to stay busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm a Capricorn. I'm born on the 4th of January.
Okay.
So
happy belated birthday.
Yeah. No, I'm expecting gifts.
Okay.
Gifts throughout the month.
Okay.
Guys.
Okay.
So don't come here and say, no, we are broke. It's fine. I can even take them in February.
Yes. Okay.
But the nice thing about having such an early birthday, I think for me, I used to hate it, but now I feel like it just sets me up for the year.
Okay.
Like, you have your birthday and then you're like, okay, now what? Okay, what does Glennora want? So
but what do you usually do on your birthday? Like, do people actually join you for your birthdays?
Oh, it's so amazing.
But you are in the safe zone because 4th of January is still...
So the thing, when I was younger, I think my dad, because my brother, one of my brothers, and I don't want to say adopted brothers, but just so that it's clear which brother it is. His birthday is on the 1st of January and mine is on the 4th. So we were literally like told, you guys celebrated New Year's most. The fireworks. One more day you want.
Yeah.
But here and then he would try to make it as special as possible.
As possible, yeah.
So maybe he'll drive out, get a cake. But it wasn't like always like a party or anything, but like he'll buy a cake and then it has to be with him because his birthday is not too far from mine. So I always had to kind of share a birthday. And then the older I got, then it's like I'm in Windhoek. Who's in Windhoek, and then we go out for lunch or whatever. So it's always very intimate.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very special.
Yes. Oh, that's actually so sweet. Yeah, it is.
And I got to, honor myself. Like sometimes I go on a hike. It depends on the year. Like I think there was a year that I treated myself to a hike and I was like, what am I doing on my birthday? I'm hiking. But when you get to the peak and you're like, this was worth it.
Yes, yeah. Always when you get to the top, you're like, this was so worth it. And sometimes you also just need to have a chilled birthday. Also, last year I had a very chilled birthday as well. Just like with 4 or 5 of my friends. Yeah, like just chilled, nothing hectic.
And you feel so fulfilled afterwards.
Yeah.
So, but I want to try a big birthday. So
yeah, like once in your life you have to try it.
Something grand.
Unfortunately, you're an adult now, so you have to plan it yourself.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Me, I want my parents now to come in and be like, we're going to invite all your friends and all. Yeah, but I get it now.
Yeah.
We are the ones who have to do the
You have to do it yourself, unless, of course, maybe like your best friend or your significant other will be like, let's do a surprise birthday, something.
Yeah.
But even those, you usually find out about them.
Yes, I will know.
Yeah.
I will know. But if somebody in my group of friends, and I'm talking to you guys, if you want to surprise me for a birthday party, I will be really, really touched because I've never had something like that.
Yeah.
So please, now you know what you must do.
Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself for anybody watching that wants to know this bombshell of a personality. Who are you? How did you grow up? Like, who is Glennora? Yeah.
Oh, wow. I never like the question, tell me about yourself. Because you're like,
who is me?
But let's talk about the growing up. I think I grew up more like a loner kid.
Okay.
I was the youngest for the longest time. My older sister was like the one next in line, or that I'm after, is like 13 years older than me. So there was a big gap. Yeah. And so I used to hang out with the other kids that were in my age range. They were adopted around about the same time I think I came into the mix. So there were 2 brothers of mine, and so I kind of hang out a lot with them. So there's that tomboyness to me. You know, whatever they tell me, I used to believe them. I was into hip hop at some point. I was in the East Coast, West Coast rap battle because my older brothers were into that, and I was a little musketeer with them. So that was also like some of the things that formed who I am early childhood. And then beyond that, I also grew up on a farm. Like I said, mainly alone, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
So like a big connection with animals. I grew up with like, my father would find me sleeping in the kraal and he'll be like, wake up. And I'll be there with like the little calves. And till this day, most of the animals that we had from that time are very tameable, like you can touch them and stuff.
Okay.
Because I was just playing around with the calves and what at that age. So I love that I had that background. Like if ever I choose to have kids, I'd want to give them that definitely. And then you get into the world. I went to school, what have you. And at some point we were in high school and you had to decide what you had to do with your life. Like, for the rest of your life.
Like, does it make sense?
Exactly.
Like, I just have to pick one.
Exactly. And it just was like, you're in grade 12 now. What do you want to do with your life? And
I don't know.
Why didn't you guys ask me this in grade 8? Why did you ask me this in primary school? So I just felt like, what? My parents were like, okay, since you have such a keen love for animals, you should probably go into the field of either agriculture or become a vet. So I was set out to become the first doctor in the family. And you're doing very well academically. And your parents like, she's on her way there. So I was at NAST. I was doing a degree in agriculture.
Okay.
And then that year that I joined NAST, it was the first year that they had the drama society.
Okay.
So, and then I joined the drama society as just a extracurricular activity.
Yeah.
But I was always questioning, like, this can't be my life. Like, I'm just gonna get a degree in something and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, for the rest of my life, this is what I'm gonna do. And then I got casted in something and we performed at the National Theatre.
Okay.
That year, I don't know why we were so fortunate, and I guess it's I don't know if you've read The Alchemist, but they say like when you're about to discover your destiny, the universe conspires to bring you there. So I feel like that's literally what happened. So I was on the NTN stage, I performed, and then afterwards I was just like, I found it. I know what I want to do with my life, and that's where my life took a whole left turn.
Is that then where the writing was birthed?
Writing, yes. But I first started out acting.
Okay.
I actually never thought I was a writer, actually.
Okay.
I know back in high school, a teacher saw my writing. We had to, when you had to write poems and whatnot, and he was like, you're such a good writer, and I was even selected to go do something, but I never thought I was a writer. I never thought I was a writer. And fun fact, that same teacher became a lecturer. My first year at NAST, I ran into him and he still asked me, are you still writing?
Oh,
again, conspiration of the universe. So so anyways, I never really thought I was a writer till like maybe a year into acting, and then I started writing first poetry because that comes easiest for me, and then I think when I got casted for the third wheel, they casted me, but I think I was also writing like freelance writing with the Southern Times and whatnot. And then they were like, oh, we see that you're, journalistic writing, but would you, want to write for the third wheel?
Ooh.
So I did that while I was also acting. I used to write for them.
Okay.
It's something that a lot of
So you got two paychecks then, girl.
I got two paychecks.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
I love that. That's how I got to the world of writing, because I feel it's the most honest I can be.
Okay.
And it also allows you to be very raw, because when I'm talking to you now, I'm polished and I'm like, I'm trying to be something. But when you're writing, because it's just you and yourself, you owe it to yourself, at least in my opinion, to just bare your soul.
I hear you. And where did the directing of films come around?
I think I knew I was going to be a director before I directed. I just knew that I was just like, I know how to do this without ever doing it.
So wait, were you maybe on set and then you'd see people doing it?
And then you'd be like, I can do this.
I can do this actually, maybe even better than that.
I can do this. I didn't like, I'm not trying to like bash any directors or anything, but early on in my career, and I'm not trying to say, because I mentioned I was in a what project, that's the director I'm talking about. No. Please.
We are not
doing that
Come
here.
on.
But I didn't like most of the directors because I felt like they were very harsh to the young actor or actresses, because you get on set and you're like, I don't even know this. I'm just starting out, and you're being yelled at, and you know the tears are here. And then like, okay, we're about to take the next take, and then you're like, okay, you need to compose yourself in a short span of time. And it was very damaging in terms of building the craft, because you don't understand that, oh no, this needs to still be a very healthy environment. So I never used to like that they were so harsh. I don't know why I had to deal with a lot of harsh directors early on, and I did get to meet like really awesome directors as well. But I think for me it started when we had to make money, and that's the thing with this industry. Like, nobody's gonna give you the job. You have to, create the job for yourself. So I think we were doing a play. And then, so I was producing the play. I was also directing it, acting in it. Oh my word. It was a lot of fun, but a lot of work.
I can imagine.
Yes, a lot of work. So once I did that, I was like, oh, okay, I can actually direct. Because I could see the person's natural instincts and how to guide that in a way that allows them to give the best performance. Because I also understand what it's like being on the other end, where you're like, the moment you yell at me or you do this, or you say a snarky comment and I am on set, I'm
shaky, and I'm also more trying to impress you more than anything.
Then I'm no longer in character. Then I'm no longer, so I could understand those little nuances. And then I was just like, okay, I like this. I like directing. I like writing. I like acting as well.
No, but which one do you like the most?
I think writing.
Okay.
Writing, because I'm so honest with my writing.
Yeah.
At first I think I started reading Maya Angelou, and I loved her poetry.
I love Maya Angelou.
Oh my word, yes. So I love her work, and she's always gonna be like somebody I aspire to be like. But so at first when I started writing, I was trying to emulate her style, and they say that you have to play around with different styles till you find your voice. And somebody introduced me to Charles Bukowski. He's an American author, but maybe I'm wrong. But yes, he is so raw in his writing. I don't know. How PG-13 is this show? I don't know if I can tell you.
Let's try to at least keep it PG-16.
PG-16. But yeah, you could, have vulgar in his work. And he was just so raw and authentically himself. And it was not polished. It was just, this is what I think and this is it. And the moment I read his work, I was just like, oh, this resonates with me because it's real.
Yeah.
It's not somebody who's trying to like paint a picture. And also his life story was, I think he did like a series of odd jobs, and he only became big in his 50s.
Yeah. Okay.
So his life was like marred with hardships and whatnot. He was a waiter, a busboy, and whatnot. Okay. And his career only took off like when he was 50.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
and by that time you don't care.
Stories in that
By that time you don't care. You're like, I've lived my life. Like, I'm going to say whatever I want.
Yes.
So that's maybe
I was going to say, because it makes sense now also because of his age, but also where he is located, because I don't know how well African audiences, or maybe even directly Namibian audiences, take too much like vulgarness, rawness,
Exactly. But again, maybe there is a market for it, maybe because nobody has tried to write from that perspective. And that's the thing about art as well. Like, I might think that, what I have to say is maybe just going to work with American audiences or the Western audience, but then you see that, actually we needed this level of whatever.
That's all. You are what we were waiting for.
Yeah, you are what we were waiting for.
100%.
And that's the point of also being an artist, taking the risk.
Yeah, and also just being your authentic self, because the audience can usually tell. And you can only act for so long. Yeah. Can only.
I have to say, the past 5 years, what has been going on from 2020 to now?
COVID, I don't know what COVID did.
We've been in survival mode.
Yes.
I don't think I could also be as authentic. That's why I was not doing a lot of projects, I have to say, because I was not also being authentic. I was not. You were depressed. Me, I was depressed. I don't know about you. I was very depressed. I feel like we just started seeing the light maybe from 2024.
Ish.
Ish there. Yeah, we started seeing the light. You know what I'm talking about. There was just a whole, and also to give yourself grace, because I think during that time, I was like, I am not being authentic. I'm being, but you're in survival mode. So give yourself the grace.
Yeah, 100%. Let's talk about you interviewing Grammy-nominated Murder. Come on.
Oh my word, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
We were at Balcony Mix.
Okay.
And that was a night and a half. I have to say, like, we had so much fun.
Yeah.
I think it was like, we're gonna do Balcony Mix with a team now. So.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, cool, sure. We're gonna do what and what and what and what, but we didn't think we were actually gonna get like the international artists, because we didn't think we'll have access to them.
Okay.
So it was just like, just gonna interview whoever is there.
Yeah.
Obviously the crowd, maybe some local acts, but we can't really touch the international artists. That was the directive that I got before I got to the field. And then I get there, we're having fun, we're talking to different people, and then one of our producers comes up to me and is like, oh yeah, I spoke to Murder's team, and they're like, they're down for an interview. I'm like, wait, what? What do you
guys
mean?
didn't prepare me for this. Do I look cute?
Am I cute enough? What do you mean? And then he was like, he would do an interview, but first he needs to do his performance.
Okay.
And then he did his set and it was amazing. I think I feel like I'm biased now.
No, that won the show.
It
took
did,
the full show over.
Yes,
like I hear you.
I was just like, and it was my first time at a festival.
Okay.
And it was my first time experiencing it all. And I'm like, oh, this is why everybody go crazy about festivals. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed his performance. And then afterwards, I was just like, oh, now we're doing an interview with him. And he's so warm. He's such a nice human being.
Okay.
I like, you know, that you meet celebrities.
Yeah.
And then some of them are rude, you know what I mean? Or they're nice on camera, but, you know, off camera, they're like, yeah, please, I didn't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was so warm, very nice individual. And
how did you actually start it? Or what was your first question?
I'm not even sure I remember. I'm not even sure I remember.
I would probably forget my name. I would have to say, listen.
But I think what helped was the fact that I didn't think I was going to interview him.
Yes. So you were not prepared. So it was just thrown in the deep end already.
Yeah. I think you would have overthought it. Oh, I'm about to interview Murder. Yes. So it was definitely something that we didn't see coming.
Yeah.
And then the team was like, yeah, no, we're fine. We want to interview with you guys.
Yeah.
So and then we were like, oh, okay, this is fun time. So that was very nice. And he's also somebody now that I even enjoyed his music in terms of how innovative he is and how he's pushing the boundary, and so I can respect his artistry in that regard.
And he has good style as well, hey?
Yes,
he dresses really well.
I actually wanted to ask him who's your stylist, but okay, I couldn't get into that because it's I get the big questions. Yes. So I couldn't get into that, but yes, he has really good style, and I don't know if it's a team that puts it together for him or if he's just,
Yeah, I think obviously maybe a stylist comes into play, but still on your day-to-day, you need to be a stylish person.
You need
to a certain extent.
Yes.
Yeah, for you to be able to pull off a lot of those kinds of looks.
Oh, and we love a king who can dress up.
No, 100%.
We love
no.
That is, please.
Namibian men, leave the blackies and the Arsenal shirts at home.
Oh my God.
Please, I beg you. I'm begging you. Do you know how it feels this man is picking you up. You're all dressed up, nice dress, heels, makeup done, new weave probably even, and you're smelling good. You guys are going to have dinner. It's a date, right? You get into the car. This man is wearing blackies, probably slides.
And then those they're not gym shorts. What are they called? The ones that are, I know what you I don't want to say gym shorts, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. And a Manchester United shirt or Arsenal shirt, Can we retire the shirts also at this point?
No, but the ideologies I've been challenged by this.
Okay.
I want to be comfortable. I'm like, yeah, comfortable in your house. like
I also want to be comfortable. I really do want to be. I want to be in sweats.
Yes,
and,
the whole day
and stuff. But we are going out, and
we're going out. You cannot tell me you want to be comfortable.
You can't want to be comfortable.
And you see me, I'm dressed. Now it looks like I'm overdoing things.
Yes. Like when you go to a wedding, for example, you also want to be comfortable, but because of the setting and stuff, you dress up. So why can't you dress up for our date?
So,
hi.
But we are not trying to shame anybody. I don't want to come for us.
I am trying to shame them.
Thank you.
As a whole?
As a whole?
All of them.
All of them.
2026, we are doing better.
We're doing better.
Please.
Yes, but there's some people that do like how they, you know what I mean? And I love that. And we also need to stop shaming men who likes how they dress.
Also.
Can we also stop those?
Yeah.
Because...
Also, a lot of men accept women as they come. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So we are usually the ones that are like, we need to change this. We need to switch this up. Yes. Even the aesthetics in their apartments, we are there like, I need to put my personal touch on it. And it's like, okay.
No, but some guys, I have to say, like, why don't you have a kettle? Come on, at your big age. You don't have a kettle in your apartment. Like, I'm sorry, like, what are we doing? Come on, I don't drink tea. Yeah, but at your big age, you're going to have people who will drink tea.
Yeah, somebody's going to come over.
Yeah, somebody's going to come over. They want some, just have a, like, that's what
I'm saying. He only has like one plate, one fork, one knife, like one of everything.
Because it's him alone.
Yes.
It's him alone, yes.
Crazy.
So some of those things, I'm just like, yeah, maybe you need a girl, like call your sisters, they will sort this out very quickly. Yes.
Something. Let's talk about your vision board 2026.
Whoa.
Do you believe in vision boards?
I do.
Okay, have you started your vision board?
I actually am working on my vision board, or was working on it. Let's see where we are at.
Yeah.
But I actually never have done a vision board. I've done the journaling.
Okay.
I've done but I want to actually go more into details with vision boards.
Remember when we were younger, we used to do plug books?
Yeah, I feel like I've manifested some things from my plug books.
100%.
Like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, and we think those things are just, it's not true, but it is.
So that's, I guess, also the whole idea behind the vision board. It's just, you're an adult now, you probably have a clearer understanding of like where you want to be, what you want your year to look like. And also it's just nice to look at something almost every other day and say, you know what, it's 6 months into the year and I still haven't gotten my car.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, exactly. So let's talk about the 2024 vision board. I didn't put it down like as a vision board, but I wrote down I want to get my license. But it's things that I just didn't think I would achieve.
Okay.
You know, I was like, okay, I'll probably get my license this year. Or maybe get a car. But it was those like,
maybe. Like, it would be nice if it happened.
It seems so far-fetched till it happened. It literally happened within weeks.
Oh.
I think I got my license a few months later. I got the car. Like, literally. And it's things that I've written down. I'm like, okay, there's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
Let's go. So I want to be more intentional this year with everything that I do. And also give myself grace that the past 5 years have literally been survival.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think they should count.
Yeah, they should not count.
I really don't think that.
Please, let's just erase the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what have you been doing the past 5 years. I've literally been surviving.
Yeah.
So now that I'm kind of coming back to myself and like, oh yeah, I love this. Oh, I enjoy this. I definitely want to be more intentional with a lot of things. Not even just a career, but even friendships, interactions.
Yeah.
Whose podcast I'm gonna go on. Yeah, so very, very intentional because you don't want to be swept up in someone's agenda that doesn't align with you and your values and who you are as a person or who you want to be. So very, very intentional with a lot of things.
Yeah.
But there is something that I need to put out this year.
Okay.
And this one, it's so crazy. Oh, wow. We're almost about to be done. It's a book. I've written it about like maybe 8 years ago.
Okay.
So it's done, dusted. It just needs to be published.
Yeah.
So that's definitely coming out this year. You guys will obviously probably have me on once it's out.
Come on, you need to come back.
So it's really done and dusted. It just needs to come out.
Okay, what is the title?
It's called Writing Me to the Sun.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it also on Amazon just for people who can't access it from, Maybe exactly. I'm not in Namibia to go buy it from the bookstore, so I can access it online. So I'm definitely gonna put that out there. So that's the big thing for me. The materialistic stuff, great stuff. Yeah, we're gonna make more money, what have you, but that needs to come out this year. That's because I had people calling me, friends but they're very spiritual girlies. Yeah. And they're like, something told me you should publish the book. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, it's time now. Let me release that. So 2026, Writing Me to the Sun.
We're manifesting that we are going to have the book published this year.
Yes, we're going to have a book published this year.
Yay! Thank you so much for joining us today.
It was so lovely being in your presence. I actually don't want this to end.
Yeah, me too, actually. I really love that you have so much to say.
I'm a certified Yepa.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. But once again, thank you so much for joining me today. And I can't wait to have you back when the book is published. Yay! All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that was Glennora, writer, film director, and soon-to-be book publisher, or author rather, joining us on another episode of A Work in Progress. From myself, Lena Shipwata, and the entire team, it's bye.